All right, guys, just wrapped up another 2024 2500 HD Chevy. This one came to us out of Mississippi. On this one, we went with the 5-inch BDS lift. Did a 22 by 10 fuel twitch, negative 18 offset, 37 12 50 20. I'm sorry, 37 12 50 22 Toyo AT3s. As far as clearancing, we had to trim the bottom edge of the bumper down through here. Let's see if I can get that in focus for you. Get the bottom edge of the bumper through here and the lower valence. I also had to trim the lower edge of the felt liner and then open up the rear mud flap. You can also do a mud flap delete. Both of those are options that will work in this setup. Get a look at the 2.5 Elite shocks. You're going to have your high speed and low speed adjustments here on the side. As you can see, we also added the BDS upper control arms. We also opted to go ahead and do the BDS steering stabilizer that you can see there. I typically recommend those on all of them as they're pretty inexpensive and a really nice upgrade. Get you down here a little lower. And get a look at the larger body box shocks. See the rear cross member and the skid plate there. So I can get this non-torsion drop bracket in focus. There you go. As you can see, the non-torsion drop bracket will keep your torsion bars up above the factory frame rail, which just gives you more ground clearance and looks a little nicer. Give you a little bit better walk around of the truck. See if I can get you a full side view over here. As you can see, the truck's pretty much dead level. This kit does use a 4.5-inch block in the rear. You compare that to something like a Cognito 4-inch that uses a 2-inch block in the rear. This kit's a little bit more than 5 inches. It's really closer to about 6 inches of total lift. But even with it being closer to 6 inches, it's still got really nice angles, as you can see here. You get a look at the front skid plates. You've got the front main one that ties up on the front cross member here. Then you've got your one that actually protects the diff. Then you've got your side support. Now, as far as the rear goes, you're going to have your 2.5 series Elite Fox shocks back here. Like I said previously, they can be a little bit more difficult to adjust. See if I can get you in there to see the adjustment. So your high speed and low speed adjustment is actually going to be on top of the reservoir. I can barely get that in there. Hopefully you can see it. See if I can get you in here a little better. So I've mentioned in some of my previous videos that Fox had stopped putting the stickers on the body of the shock and just putting them on the resi, but looks like now they're putting them back on the body and the resi, which in my opinion does look better. So I'm not gonna complain. Get a little better look here. Like I mentioned, you're gonna have your 4.5-inch block. It's got your bump stop mounted on the side. And you've got a couple brake line brackets in the rear as well. Give you a little bit better, more walk around from the rear side. Yeah, this one backed up a little bit too close. You can kind of see that rear resi adjustment there, and you've got two knobs, your high speed and low speed, but they are definitely a little bit more tricky to access on the rear than what they are on the front. Kind of nice on the half tones that they just mount them outboard the frame, where you can just reach in the fender well and adjust it. Maybe at some point they'll do that on the 3/4 ton trucks as well. That gray and black just really goes well together. You add in them orange highlights on the shocks and it really just pops. I do believe that's going to be it on this one, guys. I've actually got another one in here from Mississippi. We'll be starting tomorrow. I believe this one's getting the 4-inch cognito lift on it, but I cannot recall which one. So, as most of you know, we all obviously do a ton of trucks are all over the Southeast, but if you're not aware, we do ship nationwide. So if you're looking for a price on your whatever lift you may be looking for, your Cognito, BDS, Rough Country, we carry almost all the top brands. Just give us a call or shoot us an email and we'll be glad to send you over some numbers. But that's gonna be it on this one. So make sure you like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.